The juice is loose.
This is bullshit.
Welcome to Requiem for a Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Ed Pecora here.
Good intro.
How you doing, Justice?
I'm good. I am silencing my phone totally.
Cool. Should have done that pre-recording.
Dude, it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
I went to the movies a lot this weekend.
Did you really?
Turnstile Friday.
Nice.
Did not do anything Saturday. Went to Bert's place. Found out that Bert's
place.
He actually founded Pequods originally in Morton Grove in the 70s, and that's the OG Pequods. And then he later left because he sold it, and then he opened Bert's in the 80s, right around the corner.
Bert's place?
Yeah.
Good namesake.
Yeah, but he started both, which is why they're so similar. But I want to go to the OG Pequods now. I didn't know that was the original.
Sorry, where was it at again?
Morton Grove.
That's really far.
Not really.
It's probably worth the trip.
It's like
though.
one of the more what is that word?
Approximations?
It's one of the I don't know. It's one of the more approximate suburbs.
I hear you.
That's the right term, I believe.
Sure.
I believe.
You're just saying it's the nearest
I believe.
suburb.
I believe.
You're saying it's the nearest suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, my pie is closed and I'm really sad about that.
I never tried it.
I still haven't been, but they close at the end of June.
You've never had it?
I've never had the style of pizza that they recommend. I think they got two different styles.
Okay, we need to get it. You got to get it.
Right, they do a deep dish?
I believe that's the whole thing. Yeah.
That is the whole thing, yeah. I've only had the thin crust.
Of course, yeah, just naturally. Anyway, so saw the Turnstile thing, and then
oh, right.
that was cool. And then Sunday did the double feature.
Sunday you went.
Sunday double feature.
Oh, yeah, I saw your ticket stubs. Because I'm fucking creeping on you.
10:50 a.m., me and the lady hit the Phoenician scheme. She hated it. I liked it.
I loved it.
Oh, of course you did. You're such a little fucking fanboy. You slop up his fucking asshole.
I signed up for notifications.
You toss
to
his
get that
fucking
merch.
salad. And then we saw Bring Her Back, which I did not like, and she liked.
Okay, this is my thing.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
Yeah. Justice has a
Hear me
rant prepared, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't.
Buckle up!
I don't really.
Buckle up!
I'm gonna.
Buckle up!
I'm gonna talk in riddles, and you're gonna help me get there. Okay?
I hope so. Yeah, we'll see. It usually
I got some
works
horror edging right here.
I don't like that.
But no, is it or is it not? You're gonna have to help me with this. Is it a possession movie of some kind?
Technically, kind of in a way, yes. But what do you think when you say that?
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
All right. There's another one, right? Recently that was not Bring Her Back. It was Let Me Go or Hold My Hand or what was the one with the
I think I know what you're talking about. Don't know.
We need to get rid of the formula of these horror movies because it's getting really repetitive and aggravating, frankly. Who directed it?
You mean like the entire history of horror movies?
Horror in general,
It's
yes.
But all horror throughout history is repetitive.
No,
There's very few truly innovative horror movies.
That's true. That's part of the formula. I understand that. But
it's what's hot and cheap. It's cheap and people go. It'll make money.
That's why it's so important to
die off.
you have to do a little bit of something different every time. Okay. Whatever this was, it was about some kind of possession. Am I wrong?
Kind of, but not really. Would you like me to explain or do you have more to say?
I don't think that there's been a good take on this. Whatever this, it's a possession, but it's a little different. It hasn't been done.
I can tell you what it is.
It hasn't been done well since like Hereditary.
I don't even like Hereditary. I think it's overrated. I don't think Ari Aster's that good, but I still haven't watched Beau is Afraid. And I want to see Eddington.
Regardless of where his movie stands up,
but that short movie, the short film he made where the kid butt fucks his dad, that shit's awesome. That shit's lit. That was like his breakout short film.
I haven't seen it.
It's about a kid who fucks his dad.
Shit.
I swear to God, it's
That's
awesome.
terrible.
It's crazy. It's shocking to watch, truly.
That's not good. That sounds awful.
It's nuts, dude. Yeah, it's off-putting for sure.
Regardless of where Hereditary stands up against that guy's films.
Anyway, this is what the movie is. This is what the movie is. Let me tell you.
Okay.
It's a woman. Her daughter drowns in the pool. Okay?
Terrible. That sounds terrible. That sounds
in the past.
so sad.
Long time in the past.
Do
whatever.
they show you in flashbacks, or is it a time?
It's like a whole thing. I'll get there.
Standalone act?
The lady is like a foster mom. These kids show up after their dad dies suddenly. Guy's got a fucking piece on him, dude. He's got like an 8-inch hog. It's nuts. The dude is just like...
The dad?
Yeah, just a fucking salami on the guy.
Why are you just talking about dicks now?
He's dick out. It was super unnecessary. Like, I get, he's in the shower, he's naked, but it's like you just don't need to have it in frame.
That sounds.
It's like it's a corpse. You know what I mean? So it's not sexual in nature. It's just It's just unnecessary. Like, why do you need to show a naked corpse's dick?
I don't get it.
It was odd. It was an odd choice. Australian film, perhaps. They're just fucking dick hounds down there.
Yeah.
Dick hounds down under.
I think so.
Yeah.
Were they all Australian in the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so...
Doesn't make me want to watch it more, frankly.
The girl is blind and the kid is like 17, about to be 18, wants to just take the girl under his name when he turns 18, whatever. There's this odd little boy who lives in the house.
Not good. Odd little boy.
There's an odd, creepy little boy that lives in the house, and she keeps him locked up in her room.
What?
And
I'm already out. Out. Just so you know.
And he's like fucking weird.
I'd have walked out.
He eats like metal and wood and shit.
What? You're kidding me. They show you this?
Yeah.
No! Get the fuck out of here.
And they're like, what's up with him? And she's like, don't worry about him. Don't ever let him outside. He goes outside and he just like stands in the pool and he's like, and then
so somebody saw Speak No Evil and they said, bring her back.
She watches these like ritualistic cannibal VHS tapes where she's like possessing the boy and training the boy into like being one of these spirits. So effectively what's going to happen is her daughter's in the freezer, late reveal in the movie. The little boy is going to become possessed. When it's ready, it's going to eat her dead daughter, and then it's going to transfer her dead daughter into the blind girl she just adopted.
No.
That is the goal. And then the social worker cop lady comes over to the house. She just runs her over with a car. It's crazy.
Who runs who over with the car?
The
cop lady?
No, the foster mom who's doing the whole ritual.
Yeah.
He's just runs over the cop lady with a fucking like Ford Escort or Escape. Big motherfucker. She's
truck?
dead. Yeah, she's dead. And then the brother gets hit and she just drowns him in a puddle. And she killed everybody. Everybody dies.
Not the creepy boy.
Everybody dies. No, the creepy boy's okay. He ends up okay. So he
becomes an adult. Is that where we're going?
No. It just like ends like that. So
okay.
she like drowns the girl.
Why does she?
But then the girl gets away. No, the girl gets away. And then
does the spirit live on?
She just dies with her frozen daughter in the pool as the cops are all like converge anyway. And then the blind girl survives and the weird little boy survives. It was not good. I didn't like it.
So yeah.
I fell asleep during both movies, about 5 minutes apiece, at least. Could have been more, but I think it was less.
Okay.
Doesn't seem significant to me. Now, the Phoenician scheme.
Hang on.
What? You have more? Okay.
No, I because you thought it was okay, I just thought I would draw attention to the fact that this, off the bat, I want to agree that this is better than Asteroid City.
No shit.
Okay.
Asteroid
Thank
City
God.
sucked. That movie sucked.
I liked it for its, its
and the French
simpleness.
Dispatch, I don't even remember.
I could not remember the name of that movie.
It was so boring. I have no interest in revisiting that movie at all, nor Asteroid City. They were both bullshit. This was entertaining, but still kind of empty. And the thing is like, I feel like it all started with Grand Budapest, which I think everybody agrees is like great. I think it's great also. But it's like
most of the
fantastical enough, but there's human emotion and in it. That's the difference.
Yeah.
There's real feeling and connection. It's not robotic nonsense. And also the plot of this movie, the whole thing was where he's like, I need to finance this shit. And then he's like, but I'm not going to do it myself. And then the end of the movie, he's like, I'll just do it myself. And I get that the whole meaning is that the connection with his daughter was worth everything anyway, whatever. But you don't get that payoff. It just feels like a waste of time. And the whole thing was silly. Too silly. Some of it was very good. Overall, it was uneven. It was entertaining, but it was empty. The ending, I just felt nothing. I was like, okay, like that was a fun ride, but the payoff wasn't great.
That's a lot to unpack there, buddy. I'll tell you that much.
Should I have said less?
Where are we at right now? How much time you got?
It's been 11 minutes.
I think we could fill it.
Yeah, there's
because of how robust it is before the payoff. That's for sure. Before he has that realization, that before he says it to us that he's had a change of heart and that he's loves his what might be his daughter, but I don't know if that was all that we were supposed to get out of it. I think it was also, I feel like it was supposed to take us on a ride because because Wes Anderson is like trying to send some a different political message or something. There's something like there's some other undertones about it, not just about that story of him and his daughter and like the actual financial plan.
Bad?
Yeah, it's something like that. Or they're
who cares?
Or they're just fucking with us at the end of the day and they have all the money in the world. Yeah, it's not like an
yeah, but it's not that deep. It wasn't it wasn't like a deep message. It's like, yeah, rich people control everything. We know. I feel like that was just kind of realistic.
Well, is almost like it had some kind of political satire about it. If he had any more depth of emotion, which I really, that's what I want to get into.
None
first.
of his characters are people.
That is the first.
They haven't been since Budapest.
I can totally agree with you on that. Because what has it been since Budapest? It's been
Dispatch, Isle of Dogs, I guess, also, which doesn't really count in this argument, I guess.
That might as well have been people doing that same shit. That's exactly what they look like when they're on screen if they're people.
Yeah,
too,
that's true. And then Asteroid City, and then this.
He does have an obsession with making things
and like Asteroid City was this like absurd construct of it's a reenactment of actors doing a play based on whatever the fuck convoluted bullshit it was for no reason.
There needs to be
just for nobody to ever actually feel anything or emote in any way, and it's just like, what am I watching? What's the point of this?
The idea of
I can't stand it.
Orchestrating the whole meta aspect of like a performance like that when they're actors of actors on a stage. Like,
but it seemed like it was going to have some type of like cool payoff where all of that denseness would intersect. But it just doesn't. It's just
in this
for the sake of it.
In the Phoenician.
No, for whatever we're talking about.
Yeah, the Phoenician scheme.
No, we were just talking about the last one.
Oh, Asteroid City.
Yeah.
I was never expecting it to get more complex, for sure. But it's part of the
I like that he tried some new stuff. It had like the heaven sequences. Those were cool.
That's a standout.
Michael Cera was great. He should have had Michael Cera sooner.
I mean, He's been around since
And
07.
I mean, Benicio's always great. He was good in the role, but it's just like what is asked of the role is just lacking. This could have been a lot more fun if he was like more charming instead of just, we get it. Everybody's just dull and monotonous, and that's what you like. I don't get why you like it. It means that there's less depth to every character. It's nonsense. Like you're taking away how good your writing is by having these people be just dolls.
Yeah,
It's weird. I don't understand it.
that's very.
And
interesting.
if I'm missing some grand artistic statement, then so be it. But it just doesn't work for me.
I think so.
And who am I?
I think
Ultimately nobody. So he wins, and that's great. And I'll still watch every movie he makes. But I don't get it.
they're hallmarks of American cinema.
Not
Yes.
not this one, not the one before it, not the one before that.
But it still is. Even with the issues that it has, I think it'll still be revisited, and I do think that he's speaking some. There's definitely a
He's
messaging.
capable of also just not making that good of a movie, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
you don't
to
have
the
to just
point,
like
to the point of the dolls, I just think
assume it's good, even if you don't like it.
and
That's weird.
And connecting it back to his earlier movies, like have a point in which you make it more dramatic, and that was kind of nice about this movie. I think he did spend more time on people's faces, more motion. Like it wasn't as two-dimensional as Asteroid.
He's
and
just
as-
famous for having the close-up portrait shots.
I know, and there was still more of it than there was in the other.
Well, I mean, there
ones.
was violence in it. I mean, but that's the thing. There's a version of this movie where it's almost like his Indiana Jones,
Yeah, that's dope.
which is kind of like what I thought was about to happen, and then it just kind of doesn't. And then it's just like, now they're at another place, and then just like something really done. And it's like there's that whole scene where like they play basketball, and it's like, is this supposed to be funny?
Yeah.
Did you think that was funny?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my,
It was fun.
it was awful.
I feel like it was a great time.
It went on so long, and it was just so cringy and unreal. It was just beyond anything.
Yeah, it was really fun. I had a great time.
I'll
During the
never
basketball
think
scene.
jokes like that are fun. It's like unless you've somehow never shot a basketball in your entire life.
And he hasn't.
No, I'm saying someone in the audience. Like, how do you believe that somebody could overthrow a basketball by 20 feet? You just never could. And if I've thrown a basketball, there's nobody, even if they've never done it, you couldn't overthrow it by that much. It's absurd. I'll never find that funny in a movie ever.
I don't think that they were. I don't think that it was. Everybody was supposed to know that. They were supposed to know that he was throwing the game in the first place. That's why he started with the first throw. He throws it fucking.
They weren't throwing the game.
The guy was.
They were not throwing the game. They lost. And then he won it on a prayer shot. What are you talking about?
I thought it was a whole like
No, they ended up winning in the end.
because of the one shot though. They were.
Yeah, what do you do? You're confused, I think.
I thought it was.
It's fine. It doesn't.
I thought it
it's
was
not that big of a deal.
Bryan
We're talking about a very
Cranston
minor
and
situation.
Tom Hanks.
We can move right past
It's
it.
important that they won or not
Benicio del Toro won.
because of the one shot, not because of the game.
I don't know what you're arguing, man, but you got it, buddy.
Weren't they supposed to play to 5? And then
Dude, it's fine. Correct. They lost that.
yeah, and the only reason why they won was because he threw the one basketball.
Yeah, that was called a double or nothing. Like, what do you... I don't understand what your point is.
I didn't think that it was. I think he knew that they were going to lose with the guy, so he threw the game, and then they did a whole dramatic thing, and then he was like, okay, how about this one wins?
But how would he know that that guy's going to make a half-court shot?
I thought he missed that shot.
Then how would they have won if he missed?
Which
Yeah, dude, stop. You're a fucking dumbass, man. Come on. Why are we doing this?
we need to make sure we know who's talking about who.
The fucking Prince guy who's with Benicio.
Was he good or not?
No, he'd never played before. It wasn't a ringer. It was a lucky shot.
No, man, it was a prayer shot.
Yeah, that's a lucky shot.
Nah, dude, that was God.
Okay, but what is your point? What are you arguing?
I lost my whole point. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's absurd. All right.
That was a God or nothing trick.
So that part of the movie was terrible for me. The Scarlett Johansson part was useless. It added nothing at all. It was silly. It's like, oh, cool, here's Scarlett Johansson, but like it added nothing. It's just pointless.
Why? Because she didn't end up giving any money?
Her character had nothing to do with the story at all. They just like, oh, now we're here with Scarlett Johansson.
No, she was in charge of the water thing or whatever. She was one of the stops, I thought.
Right, but it's 2 seconds. What's the point of it?
Because she said no. He was expecting to get money out of her, part of the scheme.
Right.
By marrying her also. That was his one thing.
Yeah, but
that was his trick.
It was silly.
And it didn't work, I don't think. No, she did. She signed at the end. Yeah, I get what you're saying in the actual, whole thing of it. Like, they weren't there for long, and it was kind of unnecessary, but...
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, what is this? And then Benedict Cumberbatch is...
Was that prosthetics or was that CGI? His
had
eyes.
to be prosthetic.
That's what you would think, right? For some...
Yeah, he was in, like, heavy makeup, I think.
Okay. It was very jarring. I can't really look at the guy in the movie, to be honest.
Yeah, it just...
I think he was supposed to be like Satan.
And it's like, this was supposed to be some, like, grand finale, though. It was just underwhelming. I don't know, man.
The fight was great, though. That was so much fun.
I didn't think so. I don't know.
Well, then maybe there's just a certain gayness that you're just not into for this movie. It's just a little ninny movie, and it's great. It's fabulous.
Yeah, I don't want a little ninny movie.
I
liked like the funny explosions of people and stuff. Like all that stuff was fun.
What about Michael and his bugs, dude? That was great.
Michael Cera was the best part of the movie.
Okay.
Well, Benicio was really good too, but still. And then the daughter that's fucking Kate Winslet's daughter.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, walking in her mother's footsteps.
Yeah.
What a star.
But I don't know, man. It's just like there's no substance to these movies. This one had a little bit more. It had a little bit more to say.
Yeah, it was like religious and rich people and the struggles of...
I love how you're just like, themes.
It's true.
I don't know what they meant, but I know that they were there and they were saying something.
That's what
he had something to say.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
It's there for sure. Those death scenes were dope. Those were awesome.
They were all right. Like, it was fine.
I would love a supercut of just those.
Yeah, I think that we could have shaved 25 minutes off this and it would have been even better.
Yeah, good. Oh, I love a quick film. If it was this, I would have loved it more.
I don't know. It's just underwhelming. It's like...
They could have cut out a lot of...
Is this an epic? Like, what is this? I don't know.
He's trying to do his own thing. And it's working really well, frankly.
Listen, I hope it makes good money, and I hope he can keep making a bunch of movies. I'm allowed to. You don't have to worship everything the guy does. I don't think that it was that great.
Yeah. To be honest, when I think about it, I think my biggest rocks for Wes Anderson are Tenenbaums.
Right, his like second movie or third movie.
Yeah, the first one was that. Which one is that?
Bottle Rocket.
That one's great. So is Rushmore.
Yeah.
And Moonrise Kingdom has a special place in my heart, for sure.
I like Moonrise. Yeah, it's good.
I think it was the last one. I don't know about Budapest. I can't really. I always fall asleep.
Love Budapest.
I always fall asleep. That was, and then the other ones, I couldn't even remember the French Dispatch, which sucks because Chalamet's in it, but whatever.
Here, you want me to pull up the full filmo?
No, the only one we only haven't talked about like one or two
Because
of
we
them.
missed a couple.
Yeah, Mr. Fox, and I mean, a lot of people love that movie. I feel like it was. Again, I can't. I'm not a big George Clooney guy, so
That's a crazy statement.
yeah.
Oh, haven't you? Wait, are you the guy who hasn't seen the Ocean's movies?
Shut the. Yeah, I actually tried to watch one of them the other day.
You Ocean's 11,
Yeah,
and you didn't like it.
the first one. It's nice.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I always, I like Brad Pitt in that one. Sorry for all the
So, I mean,
Pitts.
Yeah, I think Tenenbaums is one. But then it's tough. I mean,
Tenenbaums is just so fun and about a family. And,
but it's also really dark, dude. Like, there's like suicide attempts and shit.
Yeah.
It's like a really dark movie.
Luke Wilson's character, right? He tries to kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. He
Yeah.
does it in the movie again too, or it happens on
Somebody
screen.
cuts their wrists or whatever.
It's Luke Wilson. I mean,
Life Aquatic is good. Darjeeling, I don't really like that much. It's okay, but it's cool.
I like Adrian Brody and Darjeeling. I think he
Yeah.
does a fabulous job.
Fox is great. Moonrise is good. Budapest is great. Isle of Dogs is okay. Dispatch, bad. Asteroid, trash. Henry Sugar, I didn't even watch it. Won the Oscar, though. Good for him. Glad he got one somehow. And then Phoenician.
Did Henry Sugar have a wide release?
No, it came out on Netflix.
That's what I thought.
But it won as a animated short.
Oh, wow. That's pretty sick.
It's kind of like a cop-out to give him an Oscar, but I'm glad he got one still.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just think Tenenbaums is up there, and so is this one's got to be like my number 3 Wes Anderson
That's
movie.
crazy, bro.
It's like Tenenbaums, and then
Dude, Life Aquatic is
Moonrise.
better than this. Rushmore's better than this. Bottle Rocket's better than this. Darjeeling, that's a toss-up. Fox is better. Kingdom's better. Budapest is better. I mean, like, what are you talking about?
I'm saying I'm putting money on it now.
That's nuts. Every movie, the only one that's arguable is Darjeeling out of his first 8 movies.
Well, hats off to this one. I didn't see any of the other ones in theaters, might I add.
That's crazy.
Did you see
We
it?
saw Isle of Dogs together.
I meant of the first, however many, up until that one.
I saw Budapest in theaters for sure. I don't remember if I saw Moonrise Kingdom. That would have definitely none of the other ones.
What year did that one come out?
Moonrise 2012, Budapest 14.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Budapest fucking bangs, bro.
I guess I'll have to rewatch. I've actually watched it recently. I don't know what my gripes are with it.
Yeah, I don't either. It's really good. Ray Fiennes, dog.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. Jude Law's in it.
Yep. Wait, who was Jude Law on that?
Well, because he does the dumb conceit thing where it's like, this is a girl is reading a book. Here's the author of the book. It's about this guy, and then it's like 2 timelines because one's the timeline of the author and one's the timeline of the story of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Jude Law is the author of the book interviewing the kid in the movie who's now an adult,
Got it.
who the book is about.
I don't remember that.
That's like the conceit of the whole movie. That's how it's like packaged up.
That's nice.
But it's good. It makes sense. It like gives it a story structure kind of. So
It gives it acts.
it works. Whereas like Asteroid City is just like, yeah, this is a play for no reason. Or whatever the hell the whole thing was. I don't even remember. It's stupid. It was stupid. Anyway. I love Budapest. It's great. Did you watch Tires?
No. The show?
Yeah, season 2.
No.
Dude, fucking banger. Watch the whole thing already.
Okay.
It's fucking sick. They really added like story to it this time, whereas like the first one was really just like pretty loose
But
structure episodes.
he like self-funded and sold that movie. He did, right? Something
The
like
whole
that.
first season, I believe,
Yeah, and
of
then
the
and
show.
then it got bought.
Right, so it has like Netflix money behind it now.
Which is dope.
Yeah, dude, there's a ton of famous people in it. Vince Vaughn's in it.
That's awesome.
Just one episode, but Thomas Hayden Church is in it the whole time.
I don't know what that is.
He was the Sandman in Spider-Man 3.
I know who that is. It's my daughter.
Ron White pulls up, like a ton of comedians pull up. Fucking Foley's in there.
I just
Fucking
rewatched 51st States
all the people.
and saw Dan Aykroyd as the doctor in that movie. Have you watched it recently?
I love that movie.
Dude, he's awesome.
That
I was
movie
like, Dan
bangs.
Aykroyd. And it's like, who's that? Dude, it's Dan Aykroyd.
Love Dan Aykroyd.
And that one guy, hi, I'm Tom.
Yeah, I don't know that. I can't think of that guy's name.
He's in all of
Yeah.
those movies.
That guy's life's awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's like who everybody wishes they could be. Anyway,
Tom, yeah.
watch Tires season 2.
10-second Tommy.
Good stuff.
Season 2 of Tires. You got it. I'm kind of in the middle of Sopranos. I'm not going to lie.
What season?
The end of 4.
Long way to go.
How many seasons are there?
Isn't there like 8?
No, I think there's like 6 or 7. There's not that many episodes, I don't think. I don't know how much more I could take, man. It's been rough.
Like you don't like it?
It's just a really graphic show.
Are you actually that sensitive?
No,
Oh.
when you watch it for fucking, 3 weeks straight.
Yeah,
you
that's true.
start to question your own reality.
When you
Should
binge,
I be a mob boss? It's not that bad.
when you binge watch The Wire,
It's tough.
you're like the fucking
You think you
the popo coming, the knocko's coming.
you think you need some, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, you're like the guy behind me definitely has a gun and he's about to run up on me, and it's like, oh wait, I don't live in the ghetto in Baltimore.
Crazy.
The guy behind me probably doesn't have a shotgun, actually. Who would have thought?
I only got like 3 episodes in.
Of The Wire?
I think so.
Like ever?
Yeah.
Dude, you suck.
I'm sorry.
That shit bangs, bro.
Well, you want me to watch Tires or The Wire?
Well, Tires you could finish in like a day and a half, 2 days.
Oh,
It's 12 episodes. They're like 22 minutes.
quick.
Yeah, it's like built to be like put on TV and shit.
Oh.
Like it like could run with commercials most of the time. And
Hey,
like,
that's a good idea. for
yeah,
them.
I think that they probably thought of that.
Really?
They're probably gonna like license it to cable eventually. Yeah, why wouldn't Netflix do stuff like that?
That's genius.
Like in the future, not anytime soon.
Who's this guy think he is?
Anyway, the show's great.
He's bringing short form comedies back. Let's fucking go. I'm done with long format.
Yeah, and it's like barely a sitcom, but it kind of the first season has like no story at all. This season it has like a very loose arc.
What is it? Is
and then
it
the
funny?
individual episodes, yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
And then the individual episodes were kind of just like a series of bits.
Yeah.
And they also had very loose story, but this one kind of had a whole lot more going on. So, I mean, watch the first season if you didn't watch it. Jesus, where have you been? You don't watch it? I just assumed you synced it. Bruh.
Nah.
Come on, bruh. Well, then
No.
you got to watch both.
Both The Wire and Tires?
No, Tires season 1 and 2.
Oh. Yeah, no. I was watching Star Wars Episode 2 the other day.
Why?
For no reason, to be
Everybody
honest.
hates that movie.
I enjoyed it, okay? It was a great time. I have it on DVD. I've also been playing a lot of video games, frankly.
Like what?
Sesh. It's a skate game.
Is it
it's
bad?
so fun. No,
Oh.
it's fun.
Never heard of it.
It's really nice.
Is it?
Yeah, we're waiting on Skate 4 or something.
It's gonna be MMO,
That sounds great. I would be
free to play MMO.
What a great time. I'm in.
Is
that true?
I have Skate 3, so I don't care really. Yeah,
I didn't realize
it's
that.
just gonna be called Skate again, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the thing. They're never gonna make another one. So that's the thing. It'll be cool until it sucks because it's only gonna get updated until it dies, and then it's gonna die.
Nah.
And you just gotta hope you never get sick of the maps. That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be out. It'll have like 2-3 years maybe popping off, at best.
When
and
is
then-
that supposed to happen?
I don't know. It's been in development for a long time.
I did see the beta actually, but no, I've been playing the game that everybody's playing while they wait. It's called Session, and it's great.
I play Skate 3.
Session is better.
It's on the Xbox store for like $5.
This one was more. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's why it's not better. And I'm gonna buy Tony Hawk 3 and 4.
I
re-release.
gotta get it. I'm so excited.
Yep.
That was my jam.
4 was my true fave growing up. Like
it's
I
the
played,
first one that I started playing.
I played 1, and I didn't play. I played 2 briefly. I never really played 3.
but 4 hours.
4 was my max hours,
Yep.
and
Same.
after that, all of them were my max hours.
Underground
Thug.
2, American Wasteland.
I kind of skipped Thug 2. I played Thug 2, but
It wasn't as good as American Wasteland.
No, Thug and American Wasteland are incredible. If they do the re-release American Wasteland, bro,
They have to.
they will. It's gonna be awesome.
I wouldn't
And
be
Thug-
surprised
anyway.
if they did the Undergrounds together and did American Wasteland with like expanded shit.
Yes, that would be
'Cause
great.
Because that one was super fun. It was the best for sure. Skate in Hollywood.
Thug was my favorite.
I feel like I never really played it, but I did have a game.
Oh, dude.
I had a DS
Joey,
version or something.
that piece of shit. I'll fucking kill that fucking Jersey scumbag. I think that was, I don't remember what his name was. Eric? What was his name? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, I loved Thug. Thug was my favorite. But American Wasteland was definitely cooler.
That's the other game I've been playing. I've been playing the remastered Oblivion a lot. It's great.
Right on. I still just play Madden, but I'm getting sick of it. I'm ready for the new one to come out. It comes out in like a month.
Is that how long the life is on those?
Yeah, they come out every year.
Yeah, so there you go.
I need new guys.
Is that true?
Give me my new guys.
What do you like? Never mind. I don't want to get into it.
What?
I don't.
Ask.
So you like build a team,
Yeah.
and that's what you have the whole time when you have the game,
No,
or do you have a draft?
I just do a bunch. I do fantasy draft mode franchises, and I decide different scenarios of how I want to build my team.
Yeah, how often do you get the team you want?
Well, you have to do, you have to do what the draft, how it falls. Then you can make some trades after, see if they go through. But
So
I
how
don't
many
I don't like nerf anything, so it goes my way.
How do you or not how how many seasons do you go through in one Madden?
A lot, but I don't. The most I'll do with one team is I'll go like 10 maybe, and then I get sick of it.
I can see how this could be fun.
Yeah, and then you just do different, and then sometimes I'll just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna blow this up," and then I trade a bunch of guys and try to like see if I can redo it again and get back to success. And like sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna draft a quarterback in the 7th round," and then I'm just gonna trade my guy, and then the story in my head is like, "Oh, this 7th round rookie is gonna start for the team. Can he like make the playoffs and take over and new legacy?" Blah 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 blah.
Does the announcer
You
of
kinda
your
just do
games
your own
also voice
MMO.
over? Do they talk about your players like that within the game, like announcements?
No, they're not. It's not smart enough to like know how the season is going for them.
That's
or
definitely what's
anything.
next for sure.
That would be ideal
because of AI, dude.
But either way, most of the time when I play, I just have a podcast on,
oh, that's really convenient.
so I'm just like zoned out, stoned, playing out my story mode in my head, crushing teams in games. It's good.
You should stream that.
Listening to some bullshit. No.
So that's really what I've been doing. I haven't been watching a lot of shows. I watched this Versailles show because we got back from Paris. It was terrible.
Yeah.
frankly.
Why wouldn't it be?
It was just nice. They shot it in Versailles. So it was really cool.
That's kind of cool.
Right, because we just were there. So I was like, this is cool. That's the Hall of Mirrors, you know? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's just a big room. It's a big, rich room. They put a bunch of mirrors on one side, and the sun is shining in these giant windows on the other side. And then they have works of sculpture and other art, and also a bunch of gold inlay.
You're such a ninny.
So I've been watching Versailles, yeah.
You're a ninny.
What else? Oh, Hannah put on Love Island while she was cutting my hair, and I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really into it. So, but that's what's been on also.
That's brutal.
It's bad.
That's brutal. I overheard Britt watching Ginny in Georgia, wanted to jump out of the window.
Who's Ginny in Georgia?
I don't know. It's the #1 show on Netflix, but it's unbearable to listen to. I can tell you that.
That might be
Good
Love
thing
Island,
I
dude.
fall asleep real quick.
Do you fall asleep while you're watching it?
I don't watch it at all. She watches it as I'm asleep, but I overhear some of it before I fall asleep.
Oh, that might be it. You should give it a try though.
No.
Just give it.
I'm talking. What do you mean that might be it? Also, I told you it's a different thing, and don't pick your feet. That's disgusting. You fucking ogre.
It's nice. I'm on the.
You just flicked your fucking foot scum onto the carpet. That's horrible.
dude. It's from your carpet.
No. You're picking at your bunions. You're disgusting.
These aren't bunions, dude. That was lint.
Uh-huh.
What else? I had socks on up until this point.
Yeah, so you're flicking your sock lint all over the place?
I don't have bunions. What? Wait, what are bunions?
I still have never actually found out. I don't know.
They're like-
it's just a term from cartoons.
Dude, I don't have bunions. Does that look like a bunion you do? That's a perfectly pedicured foot.
I don't know, dude.
Actually, not really.
I think you have gangrene.
Dude, what? Because I got a tint of green in me, right?
Look at this. I can't spread my pinky toe on my left foot.
I can't either.
It just collapses into itself. The other one I can do.
Oh, I see. Dude, you. That means you broke your foot at some point or your toe, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. My toes are fucked up.
It's hard to move your pinky toe. Try to move your pinky toe.
Oh, no, not really. I can kind of get it out there. Yeah.
Try to move the other one.
Damn, that's actually disgusting to look at, frankly.
Yeah, your toes are nasty.
Toes are
Mine
disgusting.
Are too. Yeah, toes
frankly.
are gross.
I'm not into it ever.
Yeah, they're really fucked up.
Yeah, I feel like
They're really fucked up.
I had shit dropped on my toes.
They look like the Goonies guys' hands.
Sloth's hands. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's offensive, but I see that for sure.
Keep it going.
I can't do it.
That was great.
Thank you. That was my sloth. You can keep that one. Is that Disney? Ah, shit. They're going to come after us, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys!
Wow. Wow.
So the Phoenician scheme.
A movie for retards.
Give it a out of 10. Oh wait, how many movies is this? How many movies has he done at this point? You just said
For Wes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who did you think I meant?
1, 2, 3, 4,
There's no
5,
numbers
6,
on-
7,
it's not a
8,
bulleted
9,
list.
10, 11, 12, 13.
So you're giving it
Including the Henry Sugar
short.
series.
Oh, well that doesn't.
Because it's like
count.
4 shorts. It totals like a feature.
Oh well, that's not how it was released. So no.
Okay, bitch. So 12.
Okay. So you're giving it like a 10 out of 12.
Like in the rating?
Oh no, I guess
In
that
the
doesn't work.
ranking?
You're giving it like a 2 out of 12. Right?
That's not how I don't.
Out of 6.
I'm not doing a ranking out of
Give
6.
it a rating out of 6.
No, I do ratings out of 10.
Okay.
I would give it a 5.9 out of 10.
That is so oddly specific, but
That's how you rate something. Yeah.
5.9.
Yeah.
Okay. I give it an 8.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
8.2.
That's absurd.
Yeah. The 0.2 is just for spite.
You know how like
It's
high
to spite you.
that you're doing detriment to a scale of 10 though. What's the point? You might as well just be on a scale of 5 because you're giving everything you like, you're going to give an 8 or above, so then everything's great. Like that doesn't make sense. It's not how it works. You got to act. What's the point of using a 10 points? Use a 3-point scale. You're just going to give everything a fucking 2.5. Like, what's the point?
That's a good point.
Yeah. That's why people do 4 stars.
Oh,
because then
they got no rating.
Well, because then you can go 2.5 or 3, but it's out of 4. So, like, ultimately, nobody's feelings are ever going to be good unless you get a 4, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody's
All right.
going to be disappointed no matter what. But that's what, do it out of 5, it's a little more whatever. But out of 10, then you're giving, if you give somebody less than a 5, you're really shitting on them.
And you gave it a 5.9.
Compared to a 2 out of 4 star versus a 5 out of 10, even though it's the same exact fraction.
Yeah. Makes the people
It's
feel
different
worse.
impact. Yeah.
I could see that being as such, but I'm still sticking with my 8 point. No, all right. With all that said, 7.8.
Yeah, but how do you actually feel?
Like an 8.
Yeah. So then, like, what's Tenenbaums?
It's like an 8.5.
What? You just said that was like a Pantheon all-time movie. So Phoenician Scheme's 8.2.
8. Phoenician on that scale is an 8. Tenenbaums is an 8.5.
And that's all-time great. So you really think Phoenician Scheme was that incredible?
Yes.
Even though you can't articulate what it was saying.
Yes.
You're just banking on that what it had to say was grand and wise and awesome.
Yes.
Even if it was underwhelming to everybody.
I'll watch it again and feel the same way, if not better.
You'll feel like because I don't understand this, I'm just assuming it's smart and blindly applauding it.
I don't think that that was the entire movie. There was parts where I was like, "Oh, that's like God and stuff." I like that. That's really good. This is going great, you know.
So you just think masterpiece.
Yeah, I thought it was very well done.
Okay.
Especially because of everything that I know that I had a feeling that you were going to say just about the lack of depth and character and the two-dimensionalness. I think that with the last few doing the same exact thing, I think this one delivered finally with that feeling, you know.
A little bit.
More than the other ones for sure.
Yeah.
And I really liked that weird playful nature of all those movies.
Yeah,
so this
they
one
all
is
do,
the icing on the
but-
cake. And I really do think that if he keeps doing this, it's going to be aggravating. It's going to
It's been aggravating for some people.
Right. And so I hope that this is kind of like hit the end of this style of this, you know, because there's other
I mean,
movies
they're
that
all
weren't really like that.
eccentric in every movie. Like, that's the whole thing. But, yeah, it's just...
But lose the
They're
blocks.
eccentric, but they're people.
Lose the
They're
blocking,
eccentric
do
human
something.
beings. You know, like, that's the difference. They're not just... You know, this is like a movie full of Austin Powers characters.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's what it is. It's like so beyond anything real. It's absurd.
And so yeah, Phoenician keeping it at an 8. Tenenbaums is a 8.5.
That's crazy.
And then Moonrise is like a 7.9.
That's crazy. Okay.
It's just I don't.
So then what's above a 9 from anybody?
like Avatar.
Okay, sick. Way of Water or original?
Both of them.
You sick?
No, I think Avatar 1 is like is like an 8.9, but Way of Water is like a 9.
9.0?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a fascinating scale.
Scorsese's
Yeah, what's Goodfellas?
dude, that's like a 9.1.
Just above Avatar: Way of Water.
What's that? Dude, fucking the
Terminator 2.
James Cameron, fucking I don't know. I think it's a 9.0 still.
Oh, okay.
He's maintained, you know.
Uh-huh.
He's just done it for
Titanic?
years. Isn't that also James Cameron?
Yeah.
That one's got a special place in my heart. I gotta put it at a 9.2.
Oh! It's better than Goodfellas. Oh no.
Taxi Driver though is like it's like 8.8 for me. You know, it's not like super. It's not pinnacle of, you know.
That's a really high score though. So now you're saying 8.8 is not a good score.
Movies I haven't seen that I put up there.
Why?
At 8.5, I'm putting Rocky 2.
And you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
That's okay. It's going off the rails. What about Raging Bull?
I haven't seen it. Let's put it at a
crazy.
7.8.
You need to see Raging Bull.
I know.
It'll change your life.
All right.
You can start hitting women
Get the fuck out.
if you want to be successful.
Boogie Nights.
Mhm.
That's like 9.0 too.
Okay.
Wait, what's the Punch Drunk Love?
Uh-huh.
That shit is 9.0 too.
Uh-huh.
What's his other one?
He's got a bunch.
Licorice Pizza.
Uh-huh.
That's like 7.5 for me.
You didn't like it.
It's okay. It's good. It's good.
I loved
it's
it.
good shit.
I loved it.
Shrek
There Will Be
Shrek
Blood.
the Third is like a 5.
Okay. There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. I know. I was putting that one on the back burner for a second. I don't know where I could put that one.
What do you mean? What's the rating?
Tough to say. There Will Be Blood.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, dude. 8.7.
That's crazy. You're a monster.
What's the one where Gangs of New York? That's like 8.8.
You think Gangs of New York is better than fucking There Will Be Blood?
Yeah.
You're a monster. You're ridiculous.
It's not overhyped. It's intense.
Yeah. It's incredible. All right, what about The Master?
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah. You never saw it.
I've seen it.
No.
Yeah. What's our boy Seymour, right?
Rest in peace.
Yeah. That shit's intense. It's like,
You
it's
can't
like,
even-
it's like an 8.9.
So you're not a PTA guy.
Some of it's a lot. He's amazing.
Have you seen Magnolia?
No,
Because that's a lot.
I don't think so.
That's a lot.
Adaptation 9.2.
Yeah, adaptation's amazing.
Eternal Sunshine 9.2.
I like adaptation better. That's my favorite Kaufman.
No, I would say Sunshine's like 9, even 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like John Wick, it's like a 5.3 for me.
What?
I don't know.
John Wick 2's better.
True Lies, it's like a 4.9.
That's James Cameron.
It's not my jam.
Never seen it.
It's not Terminator, but it's the same guy.
I know. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Twins though, Twins is like an 8.8.
Twins bangs.
Oh my god. Love DeVito. Batman with DeVito as Penguin.
Returns.
That's like
Returns is the best one.
that's one of my highest rated Batmans.
Well, my hot take is that Batman Returns is the best Batman movie.
It really
Period.
hits it. It really
Period.
does a great. Wait, who's the Batman? Is that Clooney?
No, that's still Keaton.
Oh yeah, I mean he's the guy. He's the guy. I liked Val Kilmer's Batman
No, those movies are dog shit, though. The
but
Clooney and Kilmer ones are dog shit.
is it one of those Tim Burton's?
No.
That's the
Those are
one you're
both-
talking about. DeVito is the Burton.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Yeah, those bang.
The
those
first
are my
two
favorites.
are the only good ones.
Those are my highest rated Batmans. Then it's Dark Knight. Then it's the
No, Dark Knight is better than the original 89 Batman, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Never mind. Dark Knight's probably the highest rated.
No,
Dark Knight.
I think Returns is better. That's my hot take.
You think the Dark Knight is better than Batman? You think Batman Returns is better than the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
That's the only one that's above those. Because Batman 1 and then the whatever Batman Dark Knight Rises. Sorry, the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises are underneath the Batman Returns.
Batman Begins is what you're talking about.
What did I call it?
Batman Returns, which is the one with Danny DeVito. Why don't you know what the titles are?
You think, let me go back on this.
Batman Returns is better than The Dark Knight.
Okay, flip those and you got yourself an agreement.
Well, I don't flip those.
You should rewatch it. I think that I've watched The Dark Knight an excessive amount, so maybe that's probably
Everybody's seen it a million times. That's why I don't think it's as good. I have fatigue. There's too many holes to pick. I've seen it too much.
I mean, the holes kind of fill themselves when you watch it, you know. What about where should I put some Nolans? Let's put some Nolans in this rank while we're on.
Yeah,
air.
hurry up. We only got a few minutes left.
All right. Inception, it's got to be like 7.9.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, not much higher, like 8.4.
Dark Knight.
It's like a 9.1.
Rises.
It's like a 6.
Begins.
It's like a 7. I'm giving even ratings. For
Tenet.
this. Never seen it. I'll give it a 7.5.
Absurd. Absurd thing to do. Tenet's sick. That's one of the ones I actually like. Interstellar.
Oh my god. I'll have to give that 9.2.
Never seen it. You're one of those
What
dorks.
do you give it?
You're one of those. I said never seen it.
What would you give it without watching it?
6.
Damn.
It looks like dog shit.
That's a little Timmy though, dude.
Yeah, but isn't McConaughey the star?
Yeah.
Not interested.
Why?
Oh, he's an astronaut?
Kind of.
Yeah, no, he isn't.
He's not really.
He's from Texas.
Yeah.
You know?
It's set in a time and place that you just, you know.
I don't buy it.
It's in a not so distant future, man.
I bought him in True Detective. I don't buy him in
God.
Interstellar.
That
It doesn't
sit
matter.
in this ranking. That performance is astounding.
What?
True Detective season, whatever.
Rank. Give me just a ranking of his performance, True Detective season 1.
Of just his performances
Yeah,
in
not
the show?
Not the show, but just his performance.
Oh, I can't. It's not a different scale.
Okay, on the 5 scale.
Dude, it's like a 4 out of 5.
It's just a 4 out of 5. That's crazy.
We've been so critical this whole time. I had to pass some judgment.
A 4 out of 5. He's like a 9.8 out of 10. He's so good.
Okay.
A 4 out of 5.
He's a 4.9 out of 5.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I know. I said it in the scale that you gave me.
Well, you said it's a different scale. The Justice Performance scale is out of 5. The movie scale is out of 10. The TV scale is out of 6.5. I'm working on the calculation. This guy's crazy.
You got it. Don't worry, guys. It'll be a weekly editorial.
Yeah, you got to put a review up on the Champagne video.
But yeah, what are we going to talk about? We should do board games.
No, you do one.
Oh.
We're not going to co-write something. Write your own shit.
You don't want to do a Roger and Ebert
You
deal?
should do a review of the sushi place you went to.
That would be fire.
Yeah, write something up. We'll talk about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That sounds like a lot of work, actually. I'm already opted out before we
You can't write something up?
No, I don't think so.
You're not a writer?
Not really.
Isn't that your job?
Not really.
All right. Fair. Anyway.
Wait, did we make it to the end?
We're done.
Oh, well, that's really convenient because I was running out of stuff to rate.
Cheesecake.
6.5.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
What was the parameters of the rating system of Cheesecake the movies?
It's all out of 10. I don't understand what's so confusing about that.
It's not just about the number.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yes,
what
it
kind
is.
of cheesecake?
Plain.
Oh, dude, it's tough. 7.8, actually.
That's great stuff. You should do a reel every day. Just name something. Just name one thing every day and then just go 8.3. That's it.
Yeah, it's 7.8, 8.3, 9.0.
You're just like Heath Ledger, 6.2. That's it. I'm just like, what the fuck?
We didn't put any lynches in any of the ratings. You know what? You know why? Because all those are 10 out of 10.
Mulholland Drive.
Dude, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, then why'd you fall asleep at the screening?
That was ripped.
All right. And on that note, we're going to write off out of here. It's late. Justice has to go to bed, as do I.
I'm tired.
Rate, review, and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. And remember,
I'm losing my foot.
I are fat, you are fat, we are a fat. Calculator.